the gang.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in a gang.
I am in a gang.
Yo, no offense to these, but why they all obese, bro? Like, what are they putting in that feed in America?
Sean, where you grew up at?
Queens.
Oh, New York.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Queens.
Like, any neighborhood, Queens?
East Elmhurst, 97th Street.
Okay, how about you, my man?
East Dino.
Where at?
Yeah, I'm looking to lie. Hold up.
Okay.
Watching San Gabriel Valley.
I grew up in
Can't lie, this nigga is not hood. He is not hood.
West
All my
LA.
money, all my life savings going
from
to that.
Playboy's gang.
Okay, where you from?
Compton.
Okay, what hood?
Elm Street, Power.
Ooh, he joking.
Well, that's
he
when I
joking,
asked you
he
where you
joking,
from.
he
You told me
joking,
Queens. I'm asking where
he
you from.
joking.
We're here to find out who's from the hood. Where you from? Huh?
Again, East 16th, Newkirk.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna call my
Yo,
people.
this nigga looks way too jolly to be here, bro. Like, stop cheesing so hard.
How's the jail system over there where you at? You ever been in jail?
I was in the feds and in the state, so the
Okay.
federal game is totally different. So I was in MDC Brooklyn
Right.
and MCC Manhattan, which is for a federal pretrial. I did 3 years in the juvenile and 3 years in the feds.
All right. You, my man?
Nah, not locked up.
No time at all? How about you?
I've been a YA, Nellis YA.
The YA California Youth Authority, known as the California Division of Juvenile Justice.
SRCC first. Got out after that, 67 days. Did 8 years and some change. They gave me 10, 85%. As an adult? As a, okay.
So I took you into YA too, huh?
Oh, me, no, I miss YA.
Yo,
I
wait,
went
is this wearing a Converse chain? Converse chain is crazy.
from
That's
camp
crazy work.
after that to prison,
I'm not
San
gonna lie.
Quentin.
What level were you in?
2.
I got jumped in.
And you, my man?
I jumped in.
You jumped in? How many guys?
About 5.
What they call them, remember? Or no? The
Yeah,
guys
they
that jumped
call
you in.
Oh, my homies.
But what the homies' names? I remember the homies jumped me in. The homie Chapo, the homie Sinbad, the homie Trouble.
All
When
right.
somebody beats you up, you kind of remember who beats you up.
My homie Dave, homie Big Mike, and then other nigga I didn't really know him.
Okay.
How old are
Nah,
36.
you? And you say
pulling it out of his ass. Wait, 36? Yeah, 1 year max.
Be honest
1
with you,
year
man, I
max.
wasn't even in the life like that.
1
Man. I
year
was in
max.
to get money.
me too. I'm all about money, but I still end up getting
Yeah.
caught.
So who jumped you in the Playboys?
Hey, you took me way back. It was Sad Eyes, Lazy, Lucky, Grumpy, Baby Tear, and Munchie Chew.
Well, so far, if I was to think, I'm thinking these two guys somewhere here. I don't know why. I just can't figure out which one it is, man. So,
Hey, but we didn't ask him no questions.
Yeah,
you know I'm
like,
certified player.
I don't know that. You could have did some research and all.
Why don't you start there,
Okay,
sir?
you know what? I started banging in 1989, North Hollywood, California, 91606. I'm from the Hollywood Boys. They called me Stranger. I ended up going to YA in 91. I got committed for busting on some cops. My YA number 63298. I did about 6 years. I lived through the whole 90s gang banging,
Yeah, he's pulling it out of his ass, bro.
and now I'm here just, share my story and kind of change the way I changed my life. That's what it's for. And it's very cool to sit here
Hey,
and try to
if he did change his life from a retired gangster, props
guess
to
who
him.
was that person, so that's why I'm here for.
He's just, his demeanor seemed like a cop to me. Like he had put on that sheriff shirt and like, yo, get against the car.
How long did you get jumped in for?
It wasn't so much the time, because some would say, 13, because out here south, but mine wasn't one
The
of those.
number 13 refers to MS-13, an international criminal gang that originated in Los Angeles.
I didn't have to get jumped in. All my family from my neighborhood, so
Oh, so you just you walked in, huh?
Oh, you didn't get jumped in?
I didn't have to.
You were
No, we
born
gotta
in?
jump him in. We gotta jump
You
him in.
got born in? Oh.
Let me ask you guys one thing real quick, because you touch on what you were saying. A lot of people always say, especially when you're young, you knew what you signed up for when you signed up into the gang. Did you know what you were signing up for?
Absolutely not.
No, I was told.
Yeah, I was told too.
Laid out, like this is...
You were told, but sometimes you don't understand. When you're young, like being told but understanding is a different
get
thing.
that part.
Yeah.
I get
For
that
me, like I was definitely told.
Well, mine didn't do that.
Exactly.
They like, oh, you want to be from the set? Oh, here you go. This right here. Go. They did what to your brother? Go do that. They didn't tell me about me growing up in life. I'm gonna get shot back in return. I've been shot 9 times, different occasions. Ran over twice. One was accident, and one wasn't.
What? Ran over 9
not
times
no
is
lie.
kind of crazy.
Hey, I'm Cole, and I directed this episode of Odd One Out. If you like this episode and you want to see more like this, subscribe to our channel.
The gang members will now vote for who they think is the mole.
If you grew up in the streets, you done been in jail from a juvenile to an adult. So when he said no, he never been in jail. Oh no.
I have been arrested a bunch of times, but I was never been charged with anything.
You have any tattoos?
Of course I do. I just can't show you, man. The feds are watching.
Nah, yeah, he's copy. Is this guy?
You scared of the feds?
Yeah, oh man, you better be scared of the feds, homie, because they're gonna get you. I wanna know what that tattoo is right there on your hand.
Nah, he sound like bro. This guy sound like a proud dad of 5. Yo,
Which one?
That one right there. You know which one I'm talking about.
The placazo.
It's a crown.
Does it mean anything?
It's a crown.
Yeah, there you go.
So you did Fed time?
Yes.
What gang were you from again?
TF.
Yeah, okay. He had full-blown like Hanyas and like Japanese art. I've never seen no Hispanics with dragons and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It just kind of threw me off a little.
How many different sets of Playboys is there?
What do you mean by sets?
Well, there's-
Clicks or?
Yeah, clicks. And what clique are you from? The actual, you guys actually have also like a clique? Because clique to me is you could be from the hood, but you could be from the locals, the winos, you know, I know a little bit about gangs, so just a little bit. But it might be a cop, who knows? Oh man, it might be the police, homeboy. You never know.
Real quick, what clique were you from? Cause you didn't.
He didn't let me finish.
Oh yeah, you didn't answer that.
No, he didn't let me finish. Crystal bunnies.
Crystal Bunnies?
Yeah.
You heard of that?
I never heard.
Ew.
First tattoo I got was in, when did I get my first tattoo, man? First tattoo was on my stomach, was my homie did it, my homie Chuco did it. Busted out the old piano fucking thing on the gun and doesn't look hot whatsoever. I was about 14, 15 years old.
So, Gil, what organization are you with?
Organization as far as what? Like
Gang.
Oh, I never heard it that way. I heard it where
Yeah,
you from,
right.
homie.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
you from?
right.
That's
Yeah,
it.
organization then.
Yeah, very simple, homie. I grew up on Tierra Street. I'm from Tierra Street locals. You'll still find me on the block drinking a beer with the homies every once in a while, but in a positive way where I'm actually trying to school them and tell them, listen, brother, there ain't no future in this. Like, I want the little homies to look at me and say, I want to be like Stranger. He owns his own home. He's married, taking care of his kids, working and showing the kids how to,
He's
you know,
trying
it's a better
shit.
way.
What do you do for?
he's trying shit. He's trying shit. He's trying shit.
What do you
I know
work
for a
right now?
fact.
Structural concrete.
I'm a journeyman plumber, union.
Okay, that's what's up.
I try to tell everybody to join, like, because I'm in the 50s.
Yo, it's either between this nigga or this nigga, bro. If it's not, yo, you deserve an Oscar.
Hey,
I do illegal activities.
I can't do that.
No,
no
I'm
more.
just kidding. I'm a CNA, a caregiver.
So I go to prisons and speak. I do like Christian content creation too.
I mentioned I own a bunch of companies. My
Hold
main
on, wait.
business is dealer synergy.
Prisons and
Yo, he might just,
he's
he
getting
might
paid.
just fuck
I
himself.
do
Hold
illegal
on, wait.
activities.
I can't do that.
No,
no
I'm
more.
just kidding.
I'm cooking,
CNA.
I'm cooking.
A
Wait,
caregiver.
wait.
So I go to prisons and speak. I do like Christian content.
All right, listen. This nigga Johnny is saying he does Christian content. But look what he's wearing on his neck. A crystal. A crystal is not holy. Those face
Christian
tattoos
too.
are not going to
I
make you
mentioned
any
I own a
scarier.
bunch of companies. My main business
Johnny.
is dealer synergy. Our clients are big car dealerships all over the United States. So I do
this
like
nigga's
sales
done
training,
black.
consulting,
How many
business
tattoos he
development.
has?
I've helped these companies make over $1.5 billion in additional revenue. I'm also a professional speaker in the National Speakers Association, and I wrote a book about Google. So I'd say it's hard to classify. I mean, more than anything else, I'm an entrepreneur. I invest in businesses. How long have you been speaking at prisons and stuff?
I've been doing this since 2016.
How did you get clearance for that? Weren't you busted before?
No, but
All
once
my
you're
crimes.
off and you get your stuff right, you can do that. Cause I know another person to do it. Been in prison, but now he go to the prison and
pretty
speak.
dope.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah.
If he really does it.
I got a question for you. You live out in LA or?
No, I flew in for the show. I live in South Jersey, in Medford, New Jersey.
Oh, because I don't hear an accent or.
I'm 46. I worked my ass off to get rid of my accident.
Yeah, well, good job. 'Cause
Thank
I was
you.
like,
Who gets rid of their accent? Why you get rid of your accent, Holmes?
Are you kidding me? It's already bad enough. You know what I mean? People judging you and shit like that. So you got to turn around and you
No, I'm not
gotta,
gonna lie. He sounds like he's putting it on. He sounds like he's putting it on, calling everybody homeboy. Nah.
look the part, feel the part if you're trying to turn around and
How do you say water, bro?
water.
Water.
I had a question about where you were talking about tattoos. Your first tattoo was made with a homemade gun?
Yeah, the homemade guy.
With what did?
It was a guitar string.
Oh, I thought you used to play pianos, like.
No. We can't afford no pianos in the
Like
hood, man.
piano.
Nah, Charlie Holmes. Busted out the old piano fucking thing. Guitar. Maybe I said piano, but
Ooh,
I'm
he
singing
swindled
guitar
himself.
right
He swindled himself. He swindled himself. He's cooked.
I'm still
He's
curious
cooked.
why I want
It's
to show the
raps.
tattoos.
It's raps. It's raps. He swindled himself.
He just didn't seem thugged out. He seemed a
Yo,
little polished.
what? How come
No
nobody's-
disrespect. I'm not saying it was soft or like that, but he just did not scream like thugga thugga. I'm a little bit miffed that I got voted off, but it's all good. My story's just kind of crazy, you know what I mean? So it might have sounded like it was a plant, and I knew that coming in, it was either a double-edged sword.
That's how the feds used to do to me too.
I'm putting that wire on
Yeah,
you.
that's how you do it, Playboy. No
Nah,
pun
no.
intended.
He's begging it. He's begging it. He's begging it.
He be joking a little
He's
too
glazing.
much, huh?
He's glazing. He's glazing.
Why you bullshit?
He's trying to put it on.
Keep it 100, man.
He's trying to
Raise
put
your
it
hand if you
on.
want to keep
He's
playing.
trying way
The
too
mole
much.
is still in there.
He's trying way too much.
That little doubt, man.
Let's run it. Damn, you guys do think it's me, huh?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I don't think
either.
so.
I think he is.
He's the one? That's Mad Ball, man. You can't have a name like Mad Ball
Elm
and be the
Street
ball.
Pyro. Who's some of your homies? Did anybody do time in Ironwood?
I don't know that. My homies is all in prison, so I can't tell you who in that one.
You only spent time in prison once, or?
Twice.
How many years?
2.
2? At what percent does he give you?
What you mean? What percent? It was halftime.
Okay.
What did you get busted for?
You know, be on probation, you get caught with a gun, violation. So,
And you're in a level 2
yeah.
for a firearm?
That ain't. My points wasn't high.
Finish this sentence for me, all right? The higher the socks.
The downer the fool.
The only one right here,
Nah, he's begging it, bro. He's begging it. He's putting it on too much. He's putting it on way too much. He's putting too much pressure on it, bro.
straight honest would be
Way
her
too
right
much
now. These two guys, I'm sure from the hood. You could be lying. Me, I know you think I'm not from the hood, but I am from the hood. So this thing really makes it interesting.
That's the only reason why I kept playing.
Right.
That's exactly what Gil said. Because I'm not willing to take the chance, homie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect.
She's the mom. She's just staying quiet over there. She's just staying
I'm
quiet.
just soaking it in.
Nobody never been shot. I'm the only person been shot.
I've been shot.
I've been shot.
How many times you get shot?
9.
On different occasions.
5.
Man.
First time I got shot was 5 times. 2 times right here in the shoulder, 1 on the side of the face, 1 on this side of my buttocks, and it came out over here. When I got shot with an AK was another time, 2 times this side and this side. Then I got shot by some of your people.
Oh, yeah?
Some Asians. They didn't have, and they weren't trying to shoot me though. They were shooting at
Hey. Yo, if he was a real gangbanger, he would have slid on that nigga, bro.
Got some other Asians, but my
He would've stood
homeboys
on
was
him.
security guards at the club in Westminster. We black, we being nosy, peeking out there. Man, one of them must have put out a gun, got to shooting. A bullet came through the door, hit me right in this leg. I fell to the ground. It was so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm hit. My homeboy started laughing. Like, we called my mama, like, oh, your son got shot. First thing she say is, my car okay? Because I've been shot again. But it was funny, though.
It's kind of amazing how we can talk about some guy getting shot 9 times and be like, nonchalant. But hopefully the future generations don't have those kind of conversations as much anymore.
Man, I try to talk to him and tell him.
Yeah, I tell my little homies all the time, man. Like, you guys don't want to live this way.
Yo, this nigga is a little homie.
I think it's
Bang it.
cool, though. Like,
Right.
I tell him you can live like a dope dealer. You don't gotta be a dope dealer. You can be a plumber. You could be.
Yeah, we the best. Plumbers the best.
Well, you can live like I'm really looking at his tattoos and thinking, does he have fake tattoos? You know, they put some movie star type tattoos on him. I voted for him that time around. Sorry, Madball.
It's for sure Gil.
No, I just
It's
didn't
Gil.
trust him.
It's Gil.
And that's no disrespect.
There was a tie. Gil and Madball. 1 minute to just pitch why you think you're not the mole.
I actually have a YouTube platform called American Cholo. Why? Because I lived the Cholo life to the fullest. The last 20 years, I've been living the American life to the fullest. That way, I push American Cholo. That's the way I speak, and maybe not sound like as your typical Cholo. But if you guys don't think I'm the Cholo, that's actually a good thing because I'm breaking the stereotype there.
Well, me, y'all can probably hear it in my voice. Do I sound like a square person? You know, you look at me, the average. I might scare you on the streets if you don't know me, like, here, but nah. I don't know, I'm just like, nah, I could never be a mo. I don't believe in snitches.
You guys
Nah,
actually
this nigga looks way too jolly to be here, bro. It's for sure him. He's looking way too jolly. Way too jolly.
support Madball
Way too jolly.
and Gil to the green room.
Man, I'm gonna run there real quick. I'm gonna go run there real quick.
Catch a blind, bro. Catch a blind. So why I think it's Madball? I said, how much percent? And then he goes, what you mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, and he goes, halftime. Like,
Yeah,
right, he
and then
said
level
San
2.
Quentin. San Quentin level 2. Look,
good.
I was locked up when I caught my gun charge too, and I never went to level 2. I always went to level 3. What you
No, I
think?
agree. I
All right,
agree.
For sure. Just bring him in.
Look at that, Madball.
Yo, this so retarded, bro.
I'm about to cry.
Took your credit away, fool.
I'm like, oh, I know they gonna get Gil for sure. He's out of here. I wasn't expecting me.
Please raise your hand on 3, meaning you want to continue playing. 1, 2, 3.
Crazy.
Okay. If the
Yo,
box
he's the
turns
move.
red,
He's the move. Yo, these two niggas are dumbasses, bro.
that means real gang members have lost and that the mole is still in the box. And then when the cash
Yo,
prize
it's this bro.
If the box turns green, that means you three split the cash prize and you've correctly guessed who the villain is. You ready?
No way. Oh, is this?
Let's go.
Hold on. Wait, who's the fake?
On the count of 3, the mole can stand up, okay?
Oh, wait. Might have been this nigga, bro.
1, 2, 3.
I told you that from the get-go. Never been in jail?
Shit, I went to jail. A lot of my homeboys did it. I was around it, so if I really wanted to, I could have, but reason why I didn't gang bang is because my family made sure I didn't gang bang.
Yo, I got
stayed away from it pretty
swindled,
much.
bro. I got swindled. This nigga was looking way too jolly. It put me off.